Hello folks, welcome back to Fallout 3. This time I'm going to go into this area of DC. I'm not sure how you say that name, but I've been meaning to come in here for a while, but the last time I came here, it was crashing a lot for me. I'm not sure why, it kept repeatedly crashing. So, let's hope that doesn't happen this time. Game's been reinstalled on a new computer and it's a lot more stable than it used to be. So, hopefully be able to explore it all the way. Some interesting lore over there, besides the fact that I haven't been there yet. Oh. Whoa. That was interesting. Okay, I'm trying to remember how we get there. Is this really complicated? Or a complex tunnel? Can't remember. Oh, hi there. What is with that? It's always something with modded Fallout. There's always some new random thing you come across. Oh dear. Oh, this is not what I was thinking it was. What the hell, man? It's especially on Fallout 3 and in New Vegas, it's like everything will be stable, everything will be fine, there will be no major problems. Then randomly there will be some new weird thing that happens when you mod them. They're very finicky. At least I'm getting to use the Blackhawk. It's a revolver I got from Agatha. Because that makes sense. He flies backwards. Is there a Reaver? Oh no, I hate the Reaver so much. Better get a shotgun. Oh! Ow! Okay. What a random place to have a bed. Anyways, figure out how we get out of here. Oh, here we go. This has got to be it. Huh. Interesting state of death. Don't know why I just took that. Whatever. Let's carry on. Here we are. Should be a bunch of super mutants here. Oh, Intel and Company, of course. They're everywhere like a damn parasite. Just in case, I'm gonna be quick saving a lot here. So the Capitol Post building here is the main source of the lore I was talking about. Some pre-war stories and stuff like that. Oh god. Do I still have my heavy weapon on me? Okay. Well, that's alright. Have lots of stim packs. Let me just take that off your hands, buddy. Oh, it's in decent shape, too. Alright, use that for a minute. Not in terrible shape, anyways. Hi there. Just check the streets. I can't remember if there's any... Oh, freaking centaurs. So these things are supposed to be the result of, back in the Fallout 1 era, at Mariposa Military Base, the Master, Super Mutant Master, his army, he was throwing like humans and like dogs and like all sorts of different animals into those vats and seeing what would happen. So, I guess someone else did that on the East Coast. Oh right, there's a grave here. I don't have a shovel with me. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Search party log number 1. What do we got here? First time I've thought to update the log since leaving Canterbury. Guard at the Citadel wouldn't let us in, but said a scribe had given Cheryl the medicine at least 2 weeks ago and sent her along to the Rangers. From the sounds of it, Miles didn't make it as far as the Citadel. Damn shame, he was a good mutt. Still no sign of Cheryl. Rumors about the city are true. Place is a death trap. Mutants and psychos at every turn. Cheryl's tough enough, but I'm worried especially with Miles missing. Emmett just about went to pieces the first time we ran into a centaur. We should be able to reach the Ranger compound in before sundown tomorrow. Kai has scouted ahead and it looks like the coast is clear for now. With any luck, Cheryl's holed up with them and we can start back home. Here lies Henry. Muty saw him going for water in the street. There was nothing we could do to help him. If anybody else has to come looking for us, we'll leave word with the Rangers. Okay. Let's go into the Capitol Post here. And explore a bit. Let's just see if it's clear over here. There's a centaur. Some other stuff too. Here I am. Alright. Clear enough for the moment. There's just like roaches in here, isn't there? Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a... Hold on. Let's go down here first. Forgot about this. This guy here. Gibson. Gibson's key and his scrap of paper. Search the house. I believe that house he's talking about is in, yeah, I think the house he's talking about is in Minefield. I don't know if I've actually, like, explored Minefield. I remember doing the quest there early on, but, anyways. So, there should be some terminals in here to read. Just unlock this for the hell of it. Trap terminal. Okay, January 11th, 2077 top stories. July 22nd, 2052. Or 2072. So we'll do this one first because it's earlier. United Nations disbanded. By Dorothy Proud. In a crushing blow to foreign relations and world peace, the United Nations yesterday was completely disbanded, leaving its member nations to fend for themselves in these trying times. Many had considered the United Nations the best hope for brokering a ceasefire between the European Commonwealth and the nations of the Middle East, but such an intervention is now impossible. In a somber press conference at the United Nations building in New York, United Nations President Sakaguma Okiri had this to say. It is a sad day for the United States, sadder still for the rest of the world. An era of relative peace and prosperity has come to a tragic end. The resource wars are upon us. In my humble opinion, the United Nations is needed now more than ever. Sadly, the world disagrees. Those nations that have not already moved out of the immense headquarters will have completely vacated the premises by the end of the week. Several organizations have already begun bidding on the prime real estate, but children's toy retailer Bumbelows seems to be determined to transform the building into their new East Coast superstore. So yeah, the resource wars in 2052, I remember reading somewhere that they were actually thinking about making a Fallout like kind of RTS or something based in that era, and I still think it would be an interesting sort of, maybe even just a DLC or something for a modern Fallout game to explore that. The Pint-Sized Slasher, More Than a Myth, by Walter Street Beat Monroe. What American child alive hasn't heard the story of the Pint-Sized Slasher, that diminutive demon with a clown mask who stalks and slashes the innocent residents of supposedly safe suburbia? It's just one of the many folk stories parents use to scare their youngsters into behaving themselves. Or is it? According to Germantown Police Chief Joseph Field, the Pint-Sized Slasher may be more real than many people would like to admit. After reviewing the autopsy results of the Linden Street slayings, we have confirmed that the force and direction of every knife wound are consistent with an attack from a much smaller assailant, a child to be precise. Add to the sinister forensic findings this statement from Christopher Atkinson, the one surviving victim of the adolescent assassin, and it becomes clear that the Pint-Sized Slasher does indeed walk among us. The clown, he's gonna kill us all. You understand me? He stabbed my brother Sean right in the face. He killed my brother, the little clown. But assuming the Pint-Sized Slasher is indeed a real, tangible threat to the peace-loving residents of DC suburbia, one question remains. Why? What could possibly motivate a child to don a clown mask and murder innocent people in cold blood? We may never know. At least not until the miniature maniac is brought to justice. This guy who wrote this article should be shot. Until then, all we can do is lock our doors, kiss our children goodnight, and pray they live to see the morning. Jesus. Okay. Seems a little harsh. Now, you can come across more to justify the reality of this story in Point Lookout, which I'll get to at some point. Top stories, June 3rd, 2072. U.S. to annex Canada, by Dorothy Proud. In a move that is being widely viewed as both necessary and overdue, the United States military today declared that they will begin the immediate annexation of the country of Canada. The decision comes after a long and contentious relationship with the Canadian government that began shortly after the Chinese invasion of Anchorage, Alaska in the winter of 2066. Canadian leadership at that time expressed its opposition to American troops passing through their country or traversing their airspace, but ultimately capitulated. Tensions with our neighbors to the north have only escalated since then, as the United States has found itself relying heavily on Canada's natural resources, including wood cultivated from the country's great timberland forests, to maintain the war effort against China. But it was a recent near sabotage of the Alaskan pipeline that finally tipped the American military's hand. That was the last straw, said Buzz Babcock, commander of the U.S. forces in Canada. You know what's been stopping Reds from pouring into downtown Juneau? American soldiers, that's what. And now we've got to worry about someone, Chinese, Alaskan, or otherwise, taking out the pipeline? I don't think so. Effective immediately, United States troops are beginning a complete takeover of all Canadian assets and resources. Little America is ours. But let's face it, it always has been. In the Fallout 1, the original intro, you get like a little bit of a snippet of a news broadcast of U.S. troops in Annex Canada that's pretty funny. Development of superweapon confirmed, by Walter Street Beat Monroe. In a startling turnaround from their previous policy of complete covert development, the United States Army has confirmed that they are indeed working on a new superweapon, one designed specifically to crush the Red Chinese invasion force and liberate occupied Anchorage, Alaska, once and for all. Speaking at an Army press conference at the Pentagon, General Constantine Chase stated, "No more secrets. The time has come to lay all our cards on the table so that the Chinese can see with their own eyes that we've got the winning hand. The United States Army is proud to announce that for the first time in history, General Atomics International and ROBCO have joined forces to create for this great country a superweapon that will leave every single yellow-bellied red shaking in their commie booties." Unfortunately for our readers, that's as specific as Chase is willing to get. While he and the Army are ready for China to know the US is developing a new weapon, they're not quite quite ready to divulge just what it is, or when it will be ready for deployment. All in due time, all in due time. Rest assured, when this weapon is complete, liberty will come to Anchorage, and hell will follow. Okay, here we go. Time story is January 11, 2077. Commies crushed, Alaska liberated by Dorothy Proud. In the late evening hours of January 10th, brave American Army forces launched an all-out offensive against the entrenched Chinese communist invaders in the beleaguered seaport of Anchorage, Alaska, destroying all opposition and finally liberating the city after more than 10 years of Chinese occupation. No red-blooded American can ever forget that terrible winter of 2066 when Chairman Chiang's commie cutthroats mercilessly invaded the icy extension of the United States in an unprecedented act of foreign aggression that sent shockwaves all the way back to our nation's capital. But the nightmare is finally over, and America, as always the home of the brave, is once again the land of the free. Food Riots, Ralph Feds by Walter Street Beat Monroe. It would appear that Washington's tolerance for American social disorder has finally reached its breaking point. In a recent public statement, White House spokesman Warren Eccleston said, "Okay, Americans are hungry. We get it. Well, I got news for you. Things are tough all over, people. The president himself has been forced to substitute cube steak for his nightly prime rib. And the only wine available is a detestable Chateau Montrose 2043. But does he whine? Does he take to the streets like a rabid red? So please, good people, please, wait in line, get your food, and then go home. We're Americans. We don't solve our problems with violence." Oh boy. Okay. So yeah, there's some interesting pre-war literature, but that's about it in here. Other than that, tip leading us to that house in Minefield. I think it'll be a little bit different outside now because the Enclave is here. This is just to open that safe, isn't it? Wow, that was quick. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's carry on. Okay, let's go down. It's just ruins over there. Empty ruins with nothing in them. So let's go down here for a minute. Hello. Back that way. Should be a little store over here, I think. Got a diner. Speak of the devil. Right? Shouldn't be anything out front. Actually, don't see anything going on yet. Well, I do see a bunch of red dots over there. Or red, whatever. There's hostiles over there. Go back here real quick. This is an interesting trap right here. If you trip this, it, drops a grenade down this pipe. Very descriptive. It is indeed a shop, or was. Some stim packs and drugs. Terminal. There we go. Just unlock this just for the hell of it. For the experience, rather. Okay. Anyways, that's all that was in here. Back out we go. Go down the middle of the street. I was under the assumption that we're gonna run into Enclave and super mutants over here. Let's see if I'm right. Yep. Super mutants at least. Oh, here they come. We'll let them kill each other for a minute. What the hell? Go over there, you got other problems. everything blows up. Everything blows up. Gotta love the Gatling laser. Alright. Guess I'll take these guys' stuff. Oop. Since my inventory is empty. Again? Well, not empty, but more empty. There's 3 of them, isn't there? 3 Enclave guys? There was. I don't think you can actually turn in the Hellfire armor, though. Oh, you gotta... Yeah, that's where that one road past the post leads to, just down there. Can't go into that building, of course. Should be one more Enclave guy around somewhere. Probably got thrown by an atomic car. Oh, never mind, here he is. I could just repair the Hellfire armor, since you can't turn it in. Far as I know, there's nothing down over here, but let's just be sure. Just a way up. I could be wrong. It's been a while. Oh, a bunch of them all of a sudden. Ow. God, they're bullet sponges. Got anything? I guess I don't have power armor on, that's not really helping. I guess this late in the game, I should probably be wearing power armor more often. At least when I'm in DC. Okay, this thing's just about done for. Anyways, so... yeah, let's use one of these for a little while. Was there anything actually over here? No, I guess not. Alright. Should be something back over here. Up the road. Just look real quick at something. Right. Oh yeah, there's an ammo crate. Alright, let's drop back down here. back here. Survivor. Former survivor camp. Nope. Sniper rifle, I guess I'll take that for now. Well, I'm not sure why I'm picking all these up, just because, I guess. Alright. Trying to remember where you exit from this place. Like, I want to say it leads you into the hazmat site metro that leads to the mall, but I can't quite remember. I have to go up here and see. Should be more mutants. Maybe we pull them all down there, I guess. Huh. Okay. Anything out on this bridge? Looks like it just dead ends, but you never know. Sometimes they hide stuff. Yeah, dead end. Alright. That was one really refreshing thing with Fallout 4. Is that Boston wasn't sectioned off like this. I mean, they probably had to do it in this game just to make it run better for the time. I mean, this game is from 2008. Oh, never mind. I'm kind of far away to be using this thing effectively. Oh! It's doing it again. That's glitch. Right. Dead end over there, yep. Alright. Little square here. Uh-huh. Not much else. Let's just see where this metro leads. Or which metro it is. I might have already been through it. Oh yeah, that leads to the mall. But I think it branches off into like a more complex tunnel system, so maybe we won't do that at the moment. Alright, just waited overnight so I could grab a picture. But yeah, I think that'll do it for this one. Check the place out, got some info from the Capitol Post and all that, and cleared out all the bad guys. I'm still just kind of trying to work on places I haven't been so far, like vanilla locations in the map, so that I can kind of get on with finishing off the last bit of the main story and getting into the DLC stuff. But yeah, that'll do it for now, so see you guys next time. Take it easy.